I'm back. You can always private message me your feedback, what you don't like. You're getting too many of these. It's just there's so much going on and changes happening that I want you to be aware of them. So I'm going to share screen something. I don't know if you've watched this video or not, um, but I could have. Well, I'm going to learn all kinds of things, but we're going to maybe find not that one, this one. I want to check this out. If you haven't watched it already, you're going to watch it now.
We believe passionately in entrepreneurial fire, in giving everyone, everywhere, the chance to do their best and feel even better. We believe in you. We're here to empower every beautiful dimension of you. And at Mary Kay, we know we've all got a few things in common. We're all worthy of a community that understands us. We all deserve flexibility, and we should get to run our day instead of it running us. So maybe that's what brought you here to get to know us. Mary Kay has been a groundbreaking, trailblazing company for more than 60 years, and we follow in the footsteps of the original beauty influencer. Like many women in the 60s, Mary Kay Ash was not treated fairly in the workplace, so she made a change and founded a company that gives everyone the opportunity they deserve. Today, Mary Kay continues to be family-owned and continues empowering others in more than 35 countries. We are a company driven by the idea that you can do what you love, be who you want, and earn extra income on your terms. Our idea is powerful in its simplicity. First, Mary Kay creates hundreds of products that people crave. And yes, we win industry awards. Conduct 500,000 tests a year for safety, quality, and performance. Hold more than 1,600 global patents. And products are made in our own global manufacturing and research facility. Because what gets us really excited is how much people love our products. Because your confidence is our obsession. Next, we keep the business model beautifully simple too. Independent beauty consultants are 100% independent business owners. They buy directly from Mary Kay, then sell directly to customers to earn money. That's it. No wholesalers, no middlemen, no one holding them back, period. They enjoy the flexibility to work a Mary Kay business a lot or a little at parties, online, and on social, all while learning life skills from others and getting digital tools to help along the way. And if they're ready to lead a team of their own, they can drive the business as far as they want. Beauty consultants have one of the highest profit potentials on product sales in the world. Plus, at Mary Kay, they're always celebrated. Small wins are recognized, and big accomplishments are richly rewarded by a community of entrepreneurs and corporate employees around the world. Working together, we've also built a long history of giving. Mary Kay and its 4 company-sponsored foundations has given more than $200 million in monetary and product donations since we began tracking our philanthropic efforts. We support life-saving research and survivor empowerment with more than $24 million awarded to cancer research innovation from the Mary Kay Ash Foundation. And we strive to protect the environment by planting more than 1 million trees, powering our global headquarters and manufacturing with 100% renewable energy, and achieving zero landfill site status in our global manufacturing facility. We are a brand with a purpose, and we hope you see the amazing potential we see for a bright future together. This is where you can come to thrive. This is where you can unleash your confidence. This is Mary Kay, empowering women entrepreneurs since 1963. Then, now, always.
That is so good. I'm going to share that. Oh, I'm not going to share this one. Sorry. Where am I? Okay, sorry. I know that was a little long maybe, but I will be sharing this when I do Thursday night with our miracle set. Simple miracles, okay? I'm not going to use the time-wise repair, but what I wanted to share with you, and I made a list, it's like 7 to 8 different ways that you could present the product, whether it's in person or virtually. Each one, we can train on each one. Once you get the hang of, you're going to pick one that really excites you. And, you know, if you don't like getting on video and you don't like doing what I'm doing right here, you don't have to. You really don't. But I do think your customers want to see you. Maybe you don't want to talk, but could you show a product like they showed that gal showing the Compact Pro with the colors in it? Can you, like if you've got customers who can't leave their house or won't leave their house, they don't want you in their house, then this would be the way to do it, and do it on Zoom. This is called StreamYard. I love this, but Zoom works. Anyway, so I'm going to go over a list of these. You can write them down, and then I'm going to kind of tell you. Anyway, I'm just going to kind of give you a heads up on all this, because I have been trying to learn all of them. But when you do that, you got to pick one that really is your jam, like you're in it. Like when I watch different people train, different top directors, nationals train, what I've seen recently a lot is that they have found one avenue that they run, that they're good at and they like, and they want to keep on doing it. One of them who she didn't like virtual at all, but she knew, yeah, she had to learn it. And so she came up with, she calls pop-ups, which I'll talk about here in a second. And she has run with that and held over 200 parties or skincare classes, whatever you want to call it, in the year, has new team members, has a larger unit. Anyway, all kinds of great stuff. So I'm going to give you a list of these things. I'm going to talk about just generally about each one, because then I think I would like to do a training on each one, because I know too much, but not enough, if that makes sense. What'll happen is you're going to say, well, I think that might be something I could do. Then you need to just do it, and do it 10 times before you say it doesn't work. Okay. It's like, if you haven't booked anything, then you just need to book some parties. I don't care how they are or what they are. I don't care if you're just going to do it on the phone and talk to them through it. But I'm going to give you some of my tips, but here's all the different things. So I'm going to make you write down. Number one is Facebook Live. And there's different thoughts on Facebook Live. Okay. If I teach you the Jen Bessiker, you can go back into In Touch. She was one of the Mary Kay YouTube, I think, Mary Kay US YouTube. She has a great 30-minute information on how she does a Facebook thing. She doesn't give you all the papers and all that. You don't need that. You've seen me do some of what she does. I really like what she does. I also like what I've seen other people do. But anyway, Facebook Live is you going live, whether you show it on the back of your hand, but you do a skincare class, or you could do a spa sesh, or you could do bridal. You can do anything, but you go live. You have a hostess have 10 to 15 people come on, and have at least 5 or more on there live with you. And then to get that to happen, to get comments, and to get, make sure that there is conversation going on over and over, because that'll really help what your friends see and what the customers see, or the potential customers, the hostess's friends, what they see. If they're commenting, then their friends who aren't on there are going to see some of this. This is how this Facebook thing goes. So it is really important to know and learn, and then we'll talk more and more and more about that, although the company has too, and you all probably know more than I do, but we want to make them commenting. So Facebook Live would be, like I said, you have a hostess, she gets a bunch of people on there, and you go through a skincare class. Jen Bessiker's, so this is like number 2, her live Facebook is a little bit different, and I like how she posts a couple days ahead of time. She has her live thing, and she really pumps that up, and she tells them the day of, the hour before, kind of thing. And she does some really, and I'll share this too. What I do too is I do send samples when they respond to me. I mean, if they don't respond, I'm not going to, I ask, okay, I'm sorry. I just thought of something that makes it number 8, which would be your, what is it called? Our oh my gosh, where they go onto the app, Skin Analyzer. You could do a skin analyzer. Okay, I have an app, a party. Okay, that'll be my last one. So Facebook Live, and there's two, really those are two different ones. One, the way you might do it and the way Jen Bessiker does it. And I'll give you a whole outline on that if you haven't watched. Private, now this is something new that I have not done, but what I have noticed, and it's interesting that somebody even brought this up, is that when I private message and I have that little group of us, I get more response there, it seems. I try not to overdo it, but I do seem to get more response. So what if you were to do a private message party? I don't know how. Make it up, talk to somebody, say, I'd like you to be a hostess. I want to try this private message party thing out. I've never done it before. All I'll do is go in and post a couple fun stuff, and they get to respond, and somebody's going to get maybe a prize, and you're going to get some free product. I mean, seriously, that's something new that just I heard. I have not seen it done. And so to me, it'd be something really new. But private message party, making you write these down because something's going to click. Third one, pop-up parties. Okay, I got 2 pop-up parties. The most recent is really a posting adventure, I call them, where you gather fun videos, posts, engagement posts, which are, what's your favorite, ocean or sand? I mean, ocean or mountains, things like that. And I try to send them to you to use in your VIP groups. Okay. So, hold on, VIP group, I have talked about that. So a pop-up or posting party is, I get somebody and she says, sure, she'll help. As long as she doesn't have to do anything, I have to do all the work, that's fine. I create a private Facebook group for her, and I may call it Rachel's MK adventure, posting adventure, something like that, or pop-up adventure. They like that word right now. Maybe you come up with a new word, a boutique. I love the word boutique. I mean, I'd go shopping in a boutique more than a department store. But anyway, it could be Sally's department store. Okay, no. Okay, I'm getting off track. Sorry about that. So a pop-up thing, and it lasts. Normally, a posting thing like that is going to last longer. And again, the idea is you get a hostess. She invites 50 people to this Facebook group. Okay, you friend every single person. And again, there's an outline to that, and I can share that with you. And then you start sending private messages to everybody. And if I'm getting them on the Skin Analyzer app, if they do that and they fill it and they send it to you, then you can send them a sample kit. And that's what I tell them. But if they don't read it, they don't read it, And so the posting goes on for about 4 days. And then you close it out and you have one portion where you go live for 20 minutes and just show your 5 favorite products. Or you could do whatever you want to do, but talk, and close it out. And let them know what do they get if they purchase this set, or this set, and then that the hostess is going to receive when 10 people purchase. And this is kind of my thing. And then she gets another bunch of free product when we have 2 people schedule their own adventure. So that's a posting / pop-up party. And I do have all these little scripts, things that as soon as somebody says this, you would just copy and paste and send it out, copy and paste, send it out. Private messaging. So the key of a pop-up thing like this or a posting, magic happens in the private messaging. They're not going to see all the posting. You do want to make comments and you want them to comment back, but it's in the private messaging and it's following up and it's connecting. So that takes a longer. I mean, I had somebody last a whole really 30 days, but not really. I mean, the posting went on its own. I had scheduled it out. I didn't have to be here while it went. So that's why I love that. The other kind of pop-up, which is what I always thought a pop-up was, and I remember with the clothing thing, is that they pop up for 2 days. Like, boop, there I am. So, whether you want to call it that or call it something else, like I think in the holiday time, a pop-up is perfect. Like I'm just going to show a holiday packaging. That's it. That'll be a 1-day thing, but I will have videos that you can get from Mary Kay in Touch that are shareable. I have other ones that maybe you can use for me. Another one is Zoom. You guys know Zoom, that you have a hostess and she brings 5 friends. I did a bridal group, had Lauren help me from California. We had a gal in Atlanta, 2 in Kansas City and 1 in Wichita, and we were all on together. I had sent them samples. Now, one girl didn't get them. That's okay. I need to get those to her. But anyway, And it helped to know what worked, what didn't work for me, so that I have their list of what they are. And that's going to go somewhere else that I've got a new organizational thing. But anyway, so that's Zoom. Zooms are great if you know how to use it. If you don't like it, you don't know how to use it, don't want to use it, don't, but it is important to start getting virtual, and you can still go. And the next one is in person. Now, two ways to me, and this is just me talking, but because all my other things are really just focusing on skincare. And like when you see tomorrow night, Thursday night's thing, or any other thing I do, it's only skincare. I don't even talk foundation, which is hard for me because I really think that's part of our skincare line, but just skincare. So then I can schedule a one-on-one for color. I don't mind doing that, but I'm not going to do a big group of color unless we do some big event together. It just doesn't work. It's not good use of your time, really. One-on-one, you can sell $500. I'm telling you. Okay. The other thing is, you could, if you have some friends who are like, they are social butterflies, and they want to get $100 of free product, or $60, since right now we're talking the 60th anniversary, then she can book. If she books a party, she gets a fancy little, what do you guys call it? Bijou? No, I'm not saying it right. Anyway, a really fancy swag bag. Okay, I'll share it with you in a second. But she can invite 25 people. 10 to 15 will show up. You're not going to do facials. All they're going to do is on the back of the hand. Okay, you do. And if you need help with that, I can share with you how to do it. But it's really fun. I used to do it grand openings all the time until COVID, and I thought, gosh, why don't we go back to that? I don't mind doing a big group like that, because we're just doing it on the back of the hand. You have a closing sheet. You talk to each one individually, find out what they want, which collection, which set. I mean, you have a bunch of sets on there, not just skincare stuff. And but you don't show everything. Okay, you only show some of the products. Yeah, and suddenly people they call it the Waverly Way, because it's the these mom and daughter, just like the pop-up is Mary Catherine King and her daughter. They, their mom daughter. Lauren, you and I should be doing something. Okay, but anyway, and so they call it the Waverly Way. But that's just another, you've got somebody who goes, well, I've got a bunch of people who want to get together. Okay, let's do it. We'll just turn the back to him. Then they don't have to take their face off at all. Okay, they love that. That's a good one. If you don't mind packing everything up and going. I love the live Facebook. I love the posting parties. So what does that mean? It means I need to maybe focus on those a little bit more instead of everything else. There's also the Skin Analyzer app, party or adventure. Okay, you guys. And I'm starring that one too, because think about this. You could contact a friend, say, I've never used the Skin Analyzer app, or I've never had my friends do it, and I need to learn about this. I need feedback. So can you and 10 of your friends do this Skin Analyzer app, send me the results, and I will get samples to them, or we can create our own little Zoom, and I can teach, what would be best for each of their skin. Is there any reason why you can help me? Or instead of is there any reason? I don't like that anymore. It's just, would you, I need 10 to do this so I can get some good feedback. Are you in? Yes or no on that? Yeah, I know. And I always say no, yes or no questions, but for that one, are you in? Sure. Now, I've had 2 people say that and then they didn't do anything, but that's why you've got to do more than one. Okay, sorry. So what do you got to do here? I mean, you can come up with all kinds of different things. And, I love fashion, and I keep thinking I'm going to bring that into the equation somehow, but I'm not yet. Okay. So you need to start with you need to make a list, contact list. You know this. Do it. If you want a spiral book and you just want to make a list of 150 or more, keep doing it. And then you figure out how you want to organize or systemize that. You can do the 10 per day. And then the 10, if they didn't answer the first day, on the 4th day, guess what? You follow up again. And really, I know we say just 3 times, but I don't. If they don't respond to me, I keep doing it until they tell me quit. And I always say, I'm nice. I mean, I don't, after the 3rd time, I probably wait a week to 2 weeks, and then I come back. So I moved their name. Yeah, you just got to move their name and you just keep going after it. And I said, I don't want to be a pink mosquito. And they go, oh. Okay, so the script could be, hi, this is Sally. Hi, Rachel, or whoever you're talking to, Sally. I'm starting to really work this virtual world, and I'm trying to learn how to do Mary Kay adventures or beauty experiences. And I just thought of you because you're so much fun, or because I know you're my friend and you'd help me out. I need to have 5 more. Now, I really want 10 total, but to say I need 10, that would scare them. It's kind of I just need 5 more. Are you in? Oh, no, I forgot. You only need to pick a date and time. I do all the rest. Are you in? So when they know they don't have to do a lot of work, they're in. Okay. Now, if it's going to their home and you're doing a party, a big 15, well, then they might want to have food and stuff. Then you can coach her, and we can talk about coaching another time. So I've just taken up how many minutes? 21. Okay. So I'm going to finish with what I normally give when somebody does a skin analyzer app, or if I ask them, tell me about your skin. Are you dry or oily, combination or normal? Then I pick a packet. Okay. So this is our new product. There's a lot in each one of these. And so Thursday, you're going to learn how little you need to use. Otherwise, I don't want anybody feeling sticky. Okay. So that's an important thing. Thursday night, I send them. So this is my basic people. I send them a skincare set. I send them a microdermabrasion set, and I send them charcoal mask, sometimes the replenishing mask. I send them the beauty book, not the lookbook, although you're going to hear different versions. So if you want to send the lookbook, go for it. But it would cost more because it gets heavier as you go. This is a 9x6, and it actually is a little smaller, but you really need a 9x6 envelope. And you can get them. Well, I used to be able to get them at Walmart. They were out there for a long time. But Office Depot, and we get discounts, so make sure you're utilizing that. So I slide that into the envelope. I just want you to see that. Oh, you need a business card, or you make one up. You can have your own QR code. I fold this and I slide this over the lookbook, and I do have a card that just says our Facebook Live. Like if you do this before Facebook Live, before you maybe you're doing a Facebook Live, but you're going to post a couple days ahead. I like to have this enough ahead that I can get this into their hands. So I put a card in there that tells them that we're going live on Thursday at 7:12. You want to make sure you have all your samples together, and I put a facial cloth in there. Okay, and then I talk about that night, what else they need. They need paper and pen, but you don't need to know that. So this all fits right in here. It's under 2 ounces, so I use a butterfly stamp. And then you write on here, not non-machinable, butterfly stamp. But if you weigh it and it's over 2 ounces, then it's going to cost a little bit more, like $1. So not that much more. It's 75 cents. Now, if it's my hostess, I've decided to do something extra special. Besides the fact that she's going to get hostess credit. Well, first of all, everybody, not them, but all hostesses are getting one of these. You guys know why, right? I'm not telling you. I have a lot of headbands, cute headbands I bought because I do them with wrapping, when I wrap for the holidays. I add them on if they buy a charcoal mask or other thing. But my hostess is going to get that. She's going to get one of either the repair or the miracle set, depending on which one she answered, because she has to tell me, she has to do this thing too. Let me take this out so you can see. Time-wise repair, or that, microdermabrasion, charcoal mask, and the eye patches. Now, you're going to see why on Thursday, okay? Because that's what I'm going to do. Now, I can't see sometimes when I take my glasses off to put eye patches on. Is very difficult. I need to buy, I guess, a magnified mirror right here or something. But anyway, but you're going to see. So Thursday, if you have samples or you've got the product, why don't you play along, okay? And make comments, because that's what we want. And if you have some friends that you want them to watch, they can. They don't have the samples. No one contacted me to send samples to them. But they can still watch. You can do a Facebook without samples. You can do some of this without even going live like this if you don't want to. If you want to do a posting thing and just post, and just private message people, you don't ever have to go on live. I think they would like to see you, but and it's kind of like that one picture on that video. She was just showing how to do the eye cream. Don't you know people need to learn how to do that? So, so that's my story, Morning Glory, and that is 25 minutes, and I apologize for being so long. I hope this was beneficial. I would love to hear from you. Let me know what you thought. I'll talk to you soon. Bye. Maybe.